Scores are flying. Jay Thornton now has to give the United States a very respectable score to keep what was a big lead. Now, this is the apparatus he failed on at the American Cup a few weeks ago. Is he thinking about it?
Well, probably, and he hasn't had the best of days so far as well. He had a problem on the high bar and just hasn't been as sharp as he typically can be. But remember, I said that USA could have a couple of mistakes, and there's another one right there.
Come on.
They could have a couple of mistakes and still come away with the title at this competition.
Do four flops and into that 2/3 travel. Okay, score. Okay.
Ron Brand, his coach, is telling him what to do at this point in time. Asked him to do an E skill, connected right into another skill. This is very difficult, and get him some bonus tenths, but not like that, it won't.
Oh, man.
That'll be a subtraction of another 0.5.
Come on.
And this is frustrating. And, you know, he's also thinking, you know, my score's not even going to count at this point in time. He just wishes that he could get off, and he sure does, because he's going to fall off again. Exactly.
Hey, Tim, is he tired or?
No, he is just in a completely wrong place right now. Oh. Not even in the game, and this can happen on pommel horse. You get so frustrated because you just want to get off of the event. You know your score isn't going to count, but he should have taken a little bit more time, collected his thoughts, and just finished the exercise. And he struggles again. But it really doesn't matter at that point.
I'm sure the routine was a complete blur.
Oh, it's a lot like what happened in Texas. Deja vu is always a powerful feeling. Sometimes it's a good one, and sometimes it really stinks. Back in Knoxville, Tennessee, it's probably a good idea to keep your distance from Jay Thornton. His score of 6.35 and 4 falls off the pommel horse mean that the United States will have to keep the score of Gary Denk, which was an 8.0. Now, Florin Popa of the Romanian team, this team is now feeling that catching China is a possibility. That's their inspiration right now.
They do some big release skills as a team. A lot of variety in their exercises. First release right here. First one we've seen today. Wow.
That's a bad sound, isn't it? When that bar rattles like that?
The worst, actually. Very difficult element. A full twisting laid out front somersault. And that's even worse, Al, when you're actually close enough to catch the bar and you just don't grab it. A lot of gymnasts, it's a technical error. They're a little bit afraid of the bar, and they don't grab the bar. They let the bar come to them. It's a big mistake. Dismount, double twisting, double somersault, and
You don't have to understand that the coach is a tad bit upset.
Yeah, that was not great job. John Roethlisberger now on the pommel horse, having watched Jay Thornton go through the agony just moments before. Now his team needs a good number now. They've accepted the 8-0 of Gary Denk. They need at least a 9.35 to maintain the lead.
And this is the situation that I think John has been waiting for all day. This is the place where he can be a big team contributor. This is a great event for John with a new code of points. A little bit off, but he is such a fighter.
Experience rules. Tim, I thought he got his hands a little too far apart early in the routine, but somehow got them together and finished it.
Come on. That's it. That's the way.
Nobody wants it for the team more than John Roethlisberger. I'm sure he's been feeling all day long like he hasn't been pulling his weight. Well,
He has.
just did there.
自己失败了，你不要怪别人。
Zheng Lihui. We're in the final rotation here on the campus of the University of Tennessee, as if you can't tell from all the orange seats. The United States is trying to hold on to its 1.3 lead and win for a second year in a row.
Very nicely done first tumbling pass. It's one of those 5/10 passes. There are two of them. Here's the second one right here.
别喊了，别喊了，喊了没用。
It's like a formula to try to
您
get
的
to
时代你喊了没
10.0
用的。
on floor exercise. You got to do a couple of those passes, then you have to do a flare sequence. This is a requirement, a strength skill of B value at least. He gets no bonus points for that.
手立肩，好，立肩做动作，弹紧一点。
2.5 twists, he gets another 1/10 of a point for that, and
缓一缓。
all he has left is the big dismount.
Can he stick it?
Full twisting double. Nice routine.
That's the routine that China's been looking for.
Starts out at about a 9.8.
没用。
As Zheng Lihui was performing on the floor exercise, they posted the score for John Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger gets a 9.5 on the pommel horse. Zheng Lihui is awarded a 9.3 off the floor exercise. And now we come down to the final routine of Yewki Tomita's day.
Is Yewki Tomita.
Pommel horse, always a lot of pressure, but this is unquestionably Yewki's best event. Very, very critical right here. He'll try 8 skills in a row. All on one pommel. Beautiful extended body line.
Guys, come on.
Little bit off, but he fights, and
Not done.
really no deduction could be taken. That's what you like to see from your athlete.
Get it. Come on. Come on now. Get up.
Long routine. He's a little tired.
Yeah.
Struggles over, but a great exercise.
We needed it.
Yoichi, his father, says we needed it. The United States wants to win this meet, and Yewki Tomita has saved his best for last. And if you asked his father, he'd probably say, you're watching boy become man. Back in a moment.